When we work with variables in a GUI setting, remember, GUI stands for Graphical User Interface. One of the things I came up with, and I think it really helps students remember, is to remember these three things. When we're working with them, we're going to eat, we're going to digest, and when you eat and digest, the ultimate consequence is that you're going to poop. Why would I come up with something like this? Well, let's take a look. When you are eating, that means you are bringing something into your body. So our program, let's say we are working with two variables. We're going to go variable x, variable y, and we want to solve to get variable z. So this is what we want to get. So let's say x is going to be 3 and y is going to be 2. What we need to do is we need to bring in x and y. We need to bring in that information to our program so we can work with it. It's the same as when your body is eating. You are bringing in food to give your body energy. So first thing we need to do is bring in the variables so we can work with it. The next part is digestion. Now notice how complicated I've brought in this picture, and notice how complicated the digestive tract is. That is because when we are working with digestion in a programming sense, we are the ones, as the programmers, doing the most work. We are telling it how to digest. So this would be, now that the program has x equaling 3 and y equaling 2, this is now where we decide how the program uses the information. So we are deciding how it's going to use the information. Do we want to have x and y add together? So let's see here. Do we want z equals x plus y? Do we want z equals x minus y? All depends on what we want to do. As the programmer, this is what we get to decide. The other reason I call it digestion is because of another unique factor, is that it is invisible to the user. Not indivisible, but invisible to the user. Meaning the user cannot see what's going on. More often than not, we cannot see the digestion tract when our body is digesting something. So we know it's working, we know our body is doing something with that food, but we have no clue what. Very similar to the program, we could be doing some very complicated calculations in the background that the user has no clue that it's really taking that much effort to do something with. Which leads us then to our final idea, pooping. We can, once again though, see poop. So pooping means we see the result of what the program did. Same thing with digestion. When our body digests, we see the result in the form of poop or other bodily fluid, so to speak. So this is where we would simply see that z equals 5. Let's say we did the adding track, and we'll do z equals 5, and then we also get to see where, if this thing will let me type again. See if it will let me. There we go. And then we also get to decide where we put it. Are we going to put it in a label? Are we going to put it in a text box? It all depends where we want to put it and what else we want to do with it. Sometimes it will also conclude that we're going to do something else with it, like change a picture or close a window, those kind of decisions. That is the basic process, though, behind bringing information in, doing something with it, and then putting it back out. Eat, digest, and poop. Watch the next video to get a better idea on how that actually works inside a visual program like Visual Basic or Java.